Let me ask you a question, guys. How often do you stress test your body? And what I mean by this is that how often do you look for the strengths and weaknesses within your kind of physical makeup? Because a lot of you are very good at kind of stress testing your body on the bike, at the track, on the trails, in the water, etc. But when you're kind of looking at your physical conditioning, and if you're someone who is kind of riding a bit of a roller coaster with injury and kind of trying to break through plateaus in performance, there is a real importance to be actually stress testing your body on a periodic kind of basis, because we want to find out where your strengths are, where you're confident, where you're comfortable, but also we want to look at where you're not so confident and potentially where you've got some obvious weaknesses. And obviously we do that by kind of putting our guys through movement screens and bodyweight testing and strength testing on a kind of a periodic basis, because we want you to constantly have things to be working on and working towards. And we've always got something to work on. Like no matter what level we're playing out, beginner through to elite, there's always something that we can be kind of dialing in on more to find those extra percentages and to obviously get more out of what we want to do. But essentially, if we don't kind of bring in those kind of periodic tests, and I call them stress tests, but essentially, if we're looking, we want to look at your single leg strength, your core strength, your posterior strength, your upper body strength. We want to look at all those areas on a regular basis and put some work into them, some focused, direct work into the actual muscle groups, into your joint stability, etc. Because then if we find those little cracks, then we want to start to fill them, because they are the things obviously that they're going to catch up with you at some point, whether it's over an intense session or over a longer session. So stress testing, guys, is something that I really want you guys to be thinking about having and periodically working through within your programming, within your strength and conditioning, and obviously as you progress in your sports.